Good evening, my railroads. This is Robert Sackler here. It's actually about almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I just finished watching some of Toyman's live streams, which has actually been very interesting tonight. It's funny. Real funny. But, I made a few changes to my YouTube channel, so I figured give you guys heads up. My name, Robert Sackler, will no longer pop up on the YouTube channel. It will be now CSX Rainbow Years. Fitting with the model, with the years on model between, like I said, 1987 to about 1994, first gen Y cabs and all the early CSX stuff. I actually updated my YouTube channel also in the about section, explaining everything about me with the model trains with my dad. When my first video was uploaded and all the scales I did. So when you start seeing comments from CSX Rainbow Years, it's me, Robert Sackler, so don't be afraid if somebody new or like, hey, who's this? So, since I was making this video, I also want to say thank you to all my subscribers out there. I actually reached almost 520 subscribers now, which is awesome. And if everything goes well, in maybe next month or two, I will do a contest on that. And I think from here on out, if everything goes well with me, I'll do a contest every 500 subscribers, like 500,000, 15, 2,000, and so on. So, thank you to all who subscribe to me now and have in the past and supported me. I really do appreciate it. This has been an awesome community to be part of. And as you've seen from previous videos, I got to meet a few people in person, which has really been pretty neat. So, I want to say thank you to that also. As you see behind me, some projects I have been working on. Let me blow up the camera, and we'll go right to them. The first one was the one I purchased from Zidnik. It was the Atlantic Coastline SD35. I found a donor shell, got all the parts on it. The engine is weathered, decaled, and programmed, and the thing runs awesome. I'm actually debating about if I want to sell this or not yet to try to make some extra money to get some new project in. We'll see what happens. I really haven't quite decided yet, but I'm pretty happy how that one turned out. And that's bubble wrap. The next one is one of my first BQs I'm working on. This is a Bachmann shell on top of an Atlas U23B shell. Let's see. If you're notorious with the Bachmann BQs, the paints on these things are really thick. So what I did to strip the paint off, and it only works on a Bachmann shell, so do not try it with anything else, is brake fluid. Get a quart of brake fluid, just cut the top off of it, and douse the shell in there, and let it stay over there overnight. It won't hurt it. When you pull the shell the very next morning, the paint comes off like crazy. You'd be surprised. And there's actually really good detail on these shells. So I finally got around to painting it. This is actually just gray primer in CSX blue. This locomotive is going to be 3008, if I remember correctly. I'm doing 2 more after this one. One's a family length patch, and one's going to be YN2, and eventually. But right now, the only thing I really do is add a couple more detailed parts and railings. I started weathering my Tropicana juice train cars. These are all Athearn blue blocks over the years I purchased. I'm using different techniques on how to weather them. Either if I use gray primer to dull it out and just go over some black wash and all that. I did some of my own graffiti. Or in this one right here, I just do the CSX orange, maintenance way orange. Try kind of dry brush it so it fades out the Tropicana a little bit. And weather it. I'm actually replacing a couple boxes too, which I'll show you in just a minute. And weathering the roofs a little bit. So hang on one second. Okay, here's one of the Tropicana cars I have not really modified yet. If you're familiar with these, on some of the Athearn ones, these tend to break off. You try to glue them on and they don't work. But for video purpose, we'll break this one off. That one has glue on it already. See, that one's already been repaired. We'll break that one off. You see where there's grooves on the train car, or excuse me, on the box car. What I bought years ago, I want to say, that's probably 3-4 years ago, they were clearance for about $1 a piece. They're the Wather's coupler pockets. What's nice about these grooves right here fit right inside the holes of this car. So all I do is glue the pockets in place. So from that to this, let's see, it comes apart. It comes apart. There we go. You see, they actually work really nice. So they're glued on. They're painted flat black, and I'm putting the shelf couplers number 119s on here because this is a unit train. I don't want to separate going down the line, so that's why that's on there. But yeah, the boxes are glued in place. There's new couplers going on. All the wheels and everything. As I convert to the new boxes, everything's getting weather as I go along. So I got about 6 cars done, and I got 16 more. I got 24 cars total. So my goal is I have the train done, the Tropicana train juice train done before my my September train shows. I have it running again. I haven't ran it I haven't ran it since well, let me take that back. I ran when Dave was down here at the train club. I haven't ran in a while since then. I do have a couple of height issues, and part of it because the pockets are either going up or down or just falling apart. So these things are awesome. They work really well. So that's all I'm going to recap right now. There's my projects going on. I really haven't done much for the layout this past couple weeks. After this weekend, when everything gets said and done, and some of the stuff gets sold out of here, then, well, my friend's stuff, he passed away. Most stuff is going to a good friend who's going to categorize it and sell it. So once all that stuff gets out of here, I can start cleaning up the layout a little more, and I'll start going back to work on it and running trains again. So that's what's going on with the layout. I haven't really touched it since Dave's been down here. It's just been mainly doing some modeling and some weathering. So on that note, you guys have a train-tastic night. Thank you very much again to all subscribers. I appreciate it. Over 500 now. And don't forget, my channel comes up CSX Rainbow Years now. It's no more Robert Sacco, but call me what you like. Anything but late for dinner. So on that note, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you soon. See you!